about, because as much as we would love to see a European win, it's hard not to be a bit emotional about the Tiger story. So many of us watched him. Well, for me personally, since I was a kid and I got on tour, he was the inspiration because of my age group, and obviously folks here are a lot older than me, but the thing is, he's been a big part of our lives, Paul, hasn't he? We thought it might all be over, and it appears it's not. How big a day is it tomorrow? What are you expecting from him, first of all?
Oh, he ain't gone away. He ain't gone, he's ready. What's really impressed me today, and I've kind of observed, and what I've learned the most about watching Woods and trying to bring through to my own game when I play, I'm a great believer in the mental side. I'm a great believer when you get to the elite level, it's a battle in the mind. It's not a battle of the physical. And what's been really impressive with Woods is that he's very poised. He's shown a real sense of control about how he's going. He hasn't got too excited when he's holding a putt. He hasn't got too emotional when he hits a bad shot. He slowly keeps doing his thing. He's acknowledging the crowd, he's going forward, he's got his momentum. But you always feel that he realizes better than anybody, because he's won 14 of them, that winning majors is a marathon, it's not a sprint. He hasn't exerted too much energy. And you always feel, I really felt today looking at him, that this guy's got another gear. This guy's holding himself. He's just holding himself back a little bit. And I'm ready to see him kind of go to another level tomorrow. He's not going away. He's playing fantastically well, but I also feel that he's really conserving his energy. So I'll be surprised if we don't see a rally from Woods tomorrow. And that's what's going to make this so fantastic. Whether you're a Woods fan or not, he moves the needle. We all love to see him playing well. The crowd are going to get so engaged, and it's going to be so noisy out there if he gets involved. And it's great for us on TV, it's great for everybody who's going to be watching, great for the people back home on TV, and that's what we want. We want more excitement in the game of golf, and certainly Woods is the best guy who can do that.
He does bring it, doesn't he? The Tiger roar is different to anyone else's. You can hear that across Augusta National today. You've played with Tiger quite a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, a number of times. I've played him twice in the Ryder Cup. Ask him about the time I beat him.
Did you ever beat him, Paul?
Yeah. I played him in the Ryder Cup in Detroit in 2004. Bernard Langer was the captain, and it's actually quite a good story. It just shows you again the battle of the mind. So I'm partnering with Padraig Harrington, and we're playing against Tiger and Davis Love. Tiger was obviously #1 in the world. He was on his pomp. He was at his height. He was just so far ahead of everybody else. And #3 in the world was Davis Love. And these two paddies were playing against him. And so Padraig had played in the morning with Monty, got hammered. He beat him 5-4. And I'm having lunch and I'm all excited. I've seen the draw. I'm playing Tiger Woods in the afternoon. It's like, oh my God. So I'm sitting down with Padraig at lunch, and Padraig was like, to play this. Just start beating him, play like a dog. I can't hit it. I said, no, we're playing Tiger, let's get excited, this is going to be tough, but let's have a bit of fun doing it, come on. Oh Jesus, he said, you know, So what we'd agreed, planning, was that he would hit the drive in the first, and he would drive on the uneven numbers, and I would drive on the odds. Sorry, he would drive on the unevens, and I would drive on the evens. And so he's like, oh jeez, I can't do that, I've lost my game, I can't play, I really shouldn't be playing the afternoon, maybe somebody else come out. I said, no, listen, the draw's gone in, we're playing. So anyway, I got Padraig out, we got to hit a few balls, we're on the tee, we're playing against Tiger and Davis Love. So on the tee, Tiger Woods from America, he stands up with a 3-wood. Anybody's played Oakland Hills in Detroit, downhill par 4, really straight hole, 3's right, 3's left, and just hit this bazooka off the tee. And the crowd, a huge stand around the tee, go berserk. So luckily it wasn't my tee-shirt, it was Padraig's. Padraig is not the quickest of the best of times, but he took about 20 minutes to hit the shot. He's scratching his ass, he's about 5 times, and he's uncomfortable at the best of times, but eventually he got round to hitting it. And I'm not joking, he was aiming down there and the ball started out. This thing came off, as they say in Ireland, they come off at left angles, not right angles. And it went straight left into the trees. So we walk off the tee and it's like, oh Jesus, what a start. And we get off, so I get up against my, we finally find the ball, through all the crowd we find the ball. And the ball is right up against the out of bounds fence, right, like there's trees are 10 deep and the ball's right up against the out of bounds fence. So this is the out of bounds fence. So I'm trying to get a backswing to kind of knock it back on the fairway kind of sideways. The hole is this way. So I'm taking this backswing and I'm trying to miss the fence, and I take it, like I'm only trying to hit it 40 yards. And I'm trying to get it up really steep and I can get it down and miss the fence. So as I take it down, I hit the fence on the way down, I nearly have a fresh air. And I move it about 2 yards forward. Okay, we played 2. They're 300 yards down the middle. So, Padraig then goes to play the third shot, hits the tree, ricochets back over against the fence. It's like, this is not going well. Now we played 3, they still waiting, my hands and hips looking over. So anyway, I then went to hit it, hit the tree, came down 4. Padraig went to hit it out, hit the tree, down 5. So we picked the ball up, we said, all right lads. Honestly, this is a true story. We walked to the second tee and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, that's not good, yeah. So we go to the second hole, and Davis Love stands up, and it's a dogleg left par 5. And Davis Love, just one of the biggest hitters in the world at the time, just smashes down the middle of the fairway. And I hit my one, kind of 275, 280 behind him. I'm about 30 yards behind him. And there's a huge bunker just short of the green, and the pins cut behind it, and a massive stand at the back, full of people. And Padraig goes, it's 265 over the bunker, I can't carry it, I gotta lay it up. And I said, that's fine, no problem, you know, what yardage you want? I said, 85, 80 yards is good. So he laid it up with like a 7-iron second shot. So we moved forward 30 yards and Tiger hits this 4-iron, and this thing came out like a bazooka, just straight up in the air, absolutely crisp as you can like, and straight up in the air, and it disappears behind the bunker. And next of all, the crowd behind the green go berserk. Everybody in the stands up. Oh my God, what a shot! You know, oh, Jesus, where's that? So I got this 80-yard pitch. So what I did was I walk up on the hill on the left-hand side to see how close we were. He's about 9 inches away. So, so okay, we're 2 down. So we. I didn't call my pitch shot. So we walked to the 13. Like we played so quick the first 2 holes. Like we haven't even completed either hole. We walked to the third to the par 3, and like, well, I mean, all I can see is 7 and 6, 9 and 8. It's not going to be good. And I remember saying to Padraig on the way to the third, I'll tell you what I said. Let's change what we're thinking about here. Let's forget about the fact that we're playing Davis and forget that we're playing Tiger, and let's give ourselves a double bogey in the first hole. Let's give ourselves a par on the second hole with 2 over par. Let's just see if we can break par. Let's see if we can get close to par, and just at least that. If we're going to get beaten, it won't be 9 and 8. It'll be, you know, a respectable beating. And immediately, you know, when they say something to somebody, immediately, all of a sudden, Padraig just snapped out of his mindset of I'm playing bad. He said, that's a great idea. Let's play the course. So we started playing against the course in terms of numbers and pars and birdies. So the third hole was a par 3, and Padraig hits it on the green. I roll it up 3 feet, and Padraig holds it and get a half. It's like, okay, now it's not so bad. Now we're not going to be 10 and 8. So now we're 2 down after 3. And anyway, I won't go through every single hole, even though I could. But we eventually started. We won a hole. We made a birdie. Then we got back to level. Then we made another birdie, and then we went 1 up. Then they made a mistake, then we went 2 up. And cut a long story short, and I'll just finish the story. It was a great example of Manger's captaincy. We get to the, I think it's the 13th hole, 10, 11, 12, 13th. 13th hole's a par 3. It was a long green, and at the top was a really narrow shelf with a bunker at the back of the green. The shelf was only about 7 yards wide, but it was only a short pitch hole, only 9 iron. So Langer's standing on the tee, he's got the sunglasses on, and he comes up, he said, Padraig, what are you going to hit? Goes, well, probably a 9 iron, Bernard. No, Padraig, you hit it with a pitching wedge. But I won't get on the top shelf. I don't want you on the top shelf. I want you on the bottom shelf. But no, it's going to be 60 feet. No, Padraig, I want you on the bottom shelf. So Harrington looks at me all pissed off, and he goes, what do I do here? And I said, hit the pitching wedge. So he hits the pitching wedge, and big crowd behind the team. It goes on the bottom tier, 60 feet away, and all the crowd go, ooh, like, oh, he must have duffed it, it was a terrible shot. And Harrington looks at me all pissed off, and he's like, I knew it wasn't enough glove. I mean, what's this captain doing? Next of all, Tiger stands up, and hits this magnificent little soft 9-iron that pitches on the top tier about 2 feet from the pin. One bounce into the back bunker. Davis Love gets up, he's got no bunker shot. I mean, Butch talked today about if you want to practice playing Augusta, practice putting in your bathtub. Yeah. That's the kind of shot that he had. He had 0 shot. So he kissed, it's a really good bunker shot out, but it couldn't keep it on the top shelf, and it rolled down where we were. And I put it up to kind of 2 feet, Padraig made it, and we won the hole, and we ended up winning the game 4-3. It took a long time to get there, but sorry.
Excellent. Talk us through the next match.